Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Caristus. If you don't already know who I am, thank you for coming to my channel. If you're just popping by, if you've already subscribed and you're just watching another video done by the great, thank you for coming to watch this video. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. In today's video, I just wanted to, share my thoughts on being an essential worker. Basically, an essential worker is someone who the country depends on. Like, if they stop doing what they do on a daily basis, the country would go down. Our economy would go down, our health would go down, everything would go down, and we'll just all be tumbolaling our linsos at each other. This only clicked when the Minister of Health announced that all schools should be closed. He was like, every school or every university, every something should be closed by Friday this week. And I was like,
I am not part of these people anymore.
Because I graduated last year. If you don't know, I went to university for pharmacy and I graduated last year with a Bachelor of Pharmacy degree. And now I am working at a hospital as a pharmacist.
I'm not a student anymore. I just realized that.
I'm an essential worker. Oh my god. What has it been working during this pandemic when everybody is being told to stay home? If it's not necessary for you to go out, just stay home. If I had a choice, I would stay home. I would stay home in my blankets. Honestly, Zambia right now is getting worse, but it's not as bad as other countries. So when this announcement was passed, which is like a month ago, maybe a month ago, I think I was already anxious, like going to work. Anxiety just, creeps in. Like, oh my gosh, is this, I have to clean my hands every time, I have to wash my hands every time, sanitize my hands every time. Because we have to deal with the patients who are coming in, day out. And, we're exposed basically. The thing is, we all come from different places. Some people travel by bus, some people travel by, they drive themselves to work. Others, like me, we walk to work, which I think is better. But it's understandable. Some people come from very far places where traveling by bus is the only option. When someone sneezes or sniffs in the workplace, it's just like,
where did you come from?
And so, I think the best thing to do in a workplace when, during this time, as they've already said, is keep 1 meter apart. Always keep a distance. 1 meter apart. Who knew Jengelo rules would come into play? 1 meter apart. 1 meter apart. Social distancing. So far, so good. Everybody is fine. Wanting to quit. I wanted to quit even before there were any cases in Zambia. I was like, I'm done. I am done. Just even when there's 2 cases in Zambia, I'll stop going to the hospital.
Me? An intern? Are you mad?
So I am an intern in Zambia, an intern pharmacist. And hospital pharmacy was not my first choice. I didn't want to do hospital pharmacy. When I was at university, it was not even I ruled it out. I was not going to do hospital pharmacy ever in my life. But because I'm a Zambian, and in Zambia the requirement is that you do 1 year of internship post graduation. You have to become acquainted with the Zambian rules and regulations, with the Zambian medicines, with the Zambian stuff. And But now this pandemic is like, oh my god. So for internship in Zambia, you have to do it in a government institution. It could be a hospital if you wanted, or you could do it at Zamra, which is the medicine regulatory body in Zambia. If I had a choice, I would have done it at Zamra, but there were very few spots and I had to do it at a hospital. And that's where I'm at right now. And so I have to go to work every day. I would say it's good exposure working in a hospital, saving people's lives. That's one way to. It's a good experience. It's a very good experience working in a hospital, but I wouldn't want to do it for the rest of my life. So yeah, I have wanted to quit. It's about what's in your heart. Honestly. I mean, we chose this life, so we have to go through with it, save people's lives, help people. If we all decided to stay at home, how would the hospital function? It wouldn't. And then how would the people who are getting sick of these other diseases survive, you know? They're also important. People are important. I go to work every day, come back home, go back the next day, come back home, go back the next day, because we choose to save people's lives. And yeah, you know, going to work every day can become depressing because you hear the same stories, more cases, more recoveries, which is a plus, which is a good thing. But then the more cases part is like, why? But anyway, you've got to protect your vibe. You have to protect your vibe during times like this. Protect your vibe. Keep your prayers up, keep your faith up, keep your faith larger than your fears. You've got to pray, you know. I do my morning prayers, but nowadays I've also started including work prayers, like you know, praying for my work, praying for my job, praying for God to protect me, whilst I'm also protecting myself by wearing protective gear. Like, wear your protective gear. Be positive that this too shall pass, and thank God for the frontliners. Like, it takes a lot to, you know, put yourself out there and choose to be exposed whilst trying to save someone's life. You know, it takes a lot. So God bless them, God bless their hands, God bless their works, God bless each and everyone. God bless the doctors, the nurses, the pharmacists, people who clean the hospital. They're also exposed. And I just thank God for everyone. We all contribute something. God bless us all. If you're a frontline person, God bless you. I hope you will be able to get through this without giving up. And it's a good thing. You're doing great. You are doing great.
We love you!
Me clapping for myself, like